Hello, everyone, and welcome to Optimal Self Solutions, our masterful coaching and consulting platform. In today's video, I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of our Masterful Living program, what Masterful Living really is, and how you can become a master at your own life and career. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you now. All right, so what is Masterful Living? So masterful living is really experiencing life at a higher state of consciousness, a state with increased awareness, a state where you are more in tune with yourself and your environment. Living life at this state tends to bring a whole new level of meaning into our frame of mind. Now, when you are more in tune with yourself and your environment, you end up with so much more control over your life events, how you react to them, and where you want to go next. See, we human beings have a tendency of going into automatic pilot. This is how most of us live life. We keep doing the same things but expect different results. Well, the reality of it is that nothing in our world works like that. We cannot just keep doing the same things and expect different results. The way you get different results is the results you desire is by fundamentally changing your view of yourself and the world around you. By stepping out of who you currently are and into who it is you want to become. So first, find out what it is you ultimately what it is that you ultimately want in life, and how do you want your life to look. Second, what do you need to do in order to get there? And third, who do you need to become in order to make that happen? Those three pieces are absolutely crucial in becoming masterful at your own life. Now, how do you become masterful? The way you become masterful in life is by first understanding the nature of our threefold existence. Second, by balancing the mind, body, spirit within your everyday life, within your inner world as well as your outer world. See, you hear more and more people being drawn to the practice of yoga, mindfulness, meditation, and art, amongst other things, as a means to find that balance. However, there's a massive difference between practicing something and becoming something. See, when you simply practice something for 30 minutes or an hour a day or a few times a week, then it just becomes a small part of your life. But it doesn't become your life. To really reap the benefits of such practices, you have to learn to be it at all times, to really become it in all aspects of your life, within your mind, body, and spirit. And really, once you become masterful at your life, that's when you become your most optimal self. You start living life more effectively. You experience much more satisfaction, a lot more success in all areas. So really, as I stated before, three important concepts in order for transformation to occur. One, thoroughly understand your threefold existence. Second, understand the relationship between your threefold existence, your inner world and outer world, and then use it to your advantage and not disadvantage. Three, then reinvent yourself to live at your most optimal self. So once you understand your threefold existence, once you understand the relationship between your threefold existence, which is basically your inner world and your outer world, and if you learn to use it to your advantage, then you can really reinvent yourself to live at your most optimal self. And once you start living at your most optimal self, really you start noticing that you become more purpose-driven in life, both in your personal life and your professional life. You start peaking your performance in all areas of life. Things that may have taken you maybe 3 hours, 5 hours to do, they start taking a lot less time to do because you have better focus, better concentration, you have more clarity as to what it is you want, what it is you need to do. You start noticing an increase in your willpower. again, you have a lot more control in your life. So versus you reacting to life or letting things in your outside world impact you to a great extent, you start gaining a lot more control over your inner world as well as your outer world. Um, and you experience lasting success personally, professionally, and financially. So once you become more value driven, you have more purpose in your life. Once you have more purpose, you start working with more passion. And when you start working with more passion, you immediately attract more success your way. And you notice that it will impact all areas of your life. Like I said, personally, professionally, and financially. You'll see all of them skyrocket. You'll also start becoming an expert throughout the process. And that's something that once you take the program, I think you will get a little bit more understanding as to what that means, becoming an expert. You become an expert at your own life and you become an expert at your work. And through that all, you start changing the world. So really, that's what masterful living is. It's the art of becoming a master at your own life and starting to direct your own life in the direction that you want it to go. Instead of letting others or letting the environment kind of control or direct your life for you, you start taking charge of your own life and you become a master instead of a reactionary. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to working with you in our Masterful Coaching or Masterful Living program.